Like this video and subscribe right now, or else. Pick up the book closer to you. Go to page 206. The first sentence explains your love life. Page 206 doesn't exist. Doesn't exist answers the question lol. My son has brown eyes. My husband and I both have blue. Genetically it's impossible that he's his father, but he's not very good at biology so he doesn't know. I dread the day he learns this piece of trivia. Luckily he looks like him because he's actually his nephew. She said yes. Is that Voldemort's wand? Jessica Lee. Fluorine, uranium, carbon, potassium, bismuth, technetium, helium, sulfur, germanium, thulium, oxygen, neonatrium. When your parents said no eating in bed but your sister goes to her room with a cucumber. Upgrade. Upgrade. Stat of the day. More Americans have been married to Kim Kardashian than have leader Ebola. A pizza is basically a real-time pie chart of how much pizza is left. Father legally changes gender to female in attempt to gain custody of his kids. I'm also a mom. This page says, would you like to disable cookies? Think before you click. Actions have consequences. If Beauty and the Beast teaches us one thing, it's that looks don't matter as long as you keep her locked up long enough. Wooden fireplace $250. Man is ordered to carry out 75 hours of unpaid work after he deliberately farted at police during a search and asked them, how do you like that? I have been swinging my rod around since yesterday. MAGA communism is created, 2016 AD, grab them by the seize the means of reproduction. Can we go out? Sure, yes. Will your boyfriend be okay with that? I don't have a boyfriend. Then who is that man in your photos then? My husband, but we are just friends. When you bet your grandson he can't hold a pillow over grandma's face for more than 2 minutes. Priest who temporarily lied says he went to hell and they play Rihanna's music to people. Single. Having girlfriend. Only legends can understand this. I'm 2 years from 30 and my net worth is $17 million. Here's how I got to where I am. I worked hard and saved $150,000 from my 9 to 5. Made $600,000 trading NFTs. Traded $1.5 million in highly leveraged crypto trades. Received $23 million from my parents for my 21st. Follow me for financial advice. Teacher, don't worry, I will ask you a very simple question. Question, which one is green? A. B. I wish I had the perfect body. Poof, it is done. Nothing's changed. Correct. Wow, you're a wholesome genie. I'm a hallucination. Take your meds. When life gives you lemons. Ha, congratulations, Dad. Did I tell you that I'm dating twins? Really? How do you tell them apart? Well, Sheila has blue fingernails and Darren has a p***s. There is an isolated clown motel in Nevada next to a graveyard and I feel we have to talk about this. D's Pizza. You haven't eaten pizza until you have eaten D's. I stand behind Alec Baldwin. Probably a good place to stand. Jags, ha ha ha. Hey babe, take it down a few notches. Hey Pat, give me a call sometime man. I have some ideas for how we can reduce distractions. Just a couple life hacks I once used to relieve stress. Hey dad, can I have money for some coke? Sure. Is $60 enough? Dad, it's only $1.35. Wow, the price sure went down from when I was your age. Dad, Coca-Cola. Oh, that's what you mean. What do you call a cheap decision? This cucumber slicer. Why won't God blow up the sun? Do my prayers mean nothing to him? Oklahoma PD, why you blocked our main page like we wouldn't see this? When you ask a first grade class to write letters to people in a nursing home, time's almost up. Enjoy the little things in life, Jeffrey. Women get together and talk about their feelings. Men. A baby was losing weight and vomiting. At the hospital, doctors discovered he was starving from an almond milk leak. Son, it's time we talked about the birds and the bees. The birds have guts, and the bees have a We ask rude. People who say not to talk to them before their morning coffee are basically saying that they are unpleasant to be around when they are not under the influence of drugs. Unless what they are really saying is that you're unpleasant to be around until they are under the influence of drugs. Swiss company sent Taiwan's missile device to China for repairs. Space is fake, bro. What keeps your ears apart then? Shine bright like a diamond. Yo, Full Metal Alchemist Netflix adaptation. What life-changing item can you buy for less than $100? Alcohol. Rogue. I don't know if a dog can get by humans. And at this point I'm too afraid to ask. I usually use so I don't know. This was the fastest I have gotten blocked in my life. He or him in your profile. No wife in your bio. African black soap face wash. Lord, I'm drowning. Nice to meet you, drowning. My sister feeling sad because the tickets to her favorite band were sold out. Me who bought her a ticket. Anything to get laid. Your girl's exact reaction after you gave her your all. When his name starts with a D. Da whole menu. Dino nuggets. Married people, how do you initiate sex with your partner? Used my phone's torch to shine a shadow of my against the bedroom wall. Kinda like a bat signal of sorts. Stephen Hawking said, I don't think we will survive another 1,000 years without escaping beyond our fragile planet. What do you think? I just can't trust a guy that was always looking over his shoulder. Throwing out some skit ideas for SNL. What should I do? Pay your fair share of taxes. Someone know what part of the Bible describes the workout routine to get the body of Christ? CrossFit, Satan, everything. Nailed it. When the book 100 Authors Against Einstein was published to disprove general relativity, Einstein replied, "Why 100? If I were wrong, one would have been enough." Drop the address. On my way, give me 20 minutes. Bruh, that's the police department. What the F? But so they are civilians. I was working in a movie theater in France. A customer started an argument with my manager, who was a highly functional alcoholic and did not give a ref about pleasing Karens. She stupidly went, "The customer is king," to which he replied, "We are in France, we take kings." Then they gave me a crown of thorns and whipped me. It was so hot I twice. How do I defeat Malekith the Black Blade? Get the police blade. But then our fourth baby arrives. Me. Can we get Ed Sheeran? Mum. No, we have Ed Sheeran at home. Ed Sheeran at home. You do know that p stored in your bladder, and no, it is not located in your my p stored in your mouth. Notification on my phone. Your card was declined for $37.95 at Papa John's because your balance is $1.47. The guy who stole my credit card. Elon Musk is giving $100 million to anyone who can find a way to pull carbon dioxide directly from the atmosphere or oceans and sequester it durably and sustainably. Personally, I think $100 million is a bargain. This is a tree. This is what trees do. Dante DM is mid when compared to Dream. I hope your pillow is still warm when you flip it over. How do you report someone who makes money under the table? Joe Jorgensen. You shut the F up, that's how. Joe Jorgensen. I think this was from a parody account. However, I agree. Just found out my ex-girlfriend lied last year. Laddered by the guy she left me for. Well, at least you know for certain that she downgraded. I accidentally installed a bunch of X mods and now horses and dogs keep having X with all the people in town. Cheese. Girl, you cheese. Cause I wanna eat your ass. That kitty better be accepted into art school. Drake's the kinda guy to roll up his sleeves and say no more Mr. Nice Guy and swing his arm in a comical circle before punching someone. Imagine being straight. What music would I even listen to? The same kinda effing music you listen to now, you effing crayon sure. I'm sorry I have been sleeping with your brother every night for over 2 months. My wife finally admitted. At first I was shocked and disgusted, but then I felt relieved I had finally found out who desecrated his fat girls who wear crop tops be looking like Winnie the Pooh. I would lose weight and look good in a crop top if I walked the distance between your eyebrows. What kind of animal is holding that baby? Bicycle seat. Plastic sentient mannequin that got left outside in Arizona for too long. Windows 8 ID. I can't believe how far technology has come. I don't know who told you 9 inches was a big D, cause it's not. We got Miss Deep Dish over. This guy looks like every single Spider-Man actor put together. I got scammed, should I ask for refund or just take it? Assuming it's still alive, you have got yourself a cute accessory that will entertain you for hours every day. Your phone can't love you, but this furball can. And if it's not, you got a free snack for later. X is kind of like cooking. Everyone can do it, but not everyone can make it delicious. You're right, X is like food, no one makes it better than your grandmother. Quitting your 9 to 5 in Portland be like, lay off the french fries, tragic Mike. I really went to jail and they took my dog to jail too. Most third world migrants cannot assimilate into civil societies. Prove me wrong. Third world refugee here. I have a PhD in English and I won a Pulitzer Prize in fiction. What have you done? I swear I can kick as good as the Dallas Cowboys kicker. You can't even kick on the light switch for us in winter. Me, look out, there's a sniper on the opponent team. My teammates. When I hired you guys, I was kinda expecting cool lasers and spaceships. The real power was all along. You versus the guy she told you not to worry about. You follow her on Instagram, I follow her in real life. We are not the same. The blonde girl was so basic that if you dropped her in industrial grade acid she would balance the pH. What a good young man. I wonder what respectable profession he will choose to pursue in the future. Anyone want to explain? Knowing the internet, I'm guessing he shoves avocados up his and son guacamole or something. On the outside I skirt, but on the inside I hurt. Why do you prefer baggy clothes? Don't want to show. I'm a dude, by the way. If you think shots are loud, try opening this late at night. I'm allowed to cover up the sound. Google, do you know what is 12-year-old me searching cute misty pics? No. Would you like to? Olympian says revealing she's a 40-year-old has destroyed her dating life. Live for Christ. Wait until you're married. You have come so far. Congratulations. I'm not buying a car without test driving it first. Drinking oil is a bad habit. Normalize bad habits and unhealthy activities. Drinking oil. She afford. She weighs as much as one. I can take on the whole squad at once. In a fight, right? In a fight, right? The Federal Bureau of Investigation, when I send them a video of their cute agent that they sent after me on my D and like a girl. Men are really bad at reading signs and hints. You are grown woman with a mouth though. Oh no, this is supposed to say meatball in Arabic, but whoever did the translation read it as mateable or Paul is bed. It could be worse if it said Paul's meatballs. Break up with someone in 4 words. My dad was better. Are we still allowed to play pool, since we use a white ball to hit the colored balls? Looks like you could bribe her with an XL bag of premium birdseed. Boston unveils new sculpture honoring Martin Luther King and Coretta Scott King. Looks like Shaq's GF holding his When someone asks you why you're carrying a strobe light into an epilepsy ward, it's a surprise tool that will help us later. Simon Cowell concerns fans with appearance in BGT video as they don't recognize him. Doesn't this look like Simon Cowell's face only inside a It really makes me amazed how realistic this game is. The police saw the dealer shooting at CJ first but decided to chill CJ instead, lol. For a 16-year-old, what is a high count? 39 buried, 0 found, 1 found, 40 buried, 0 found. If I had a business on one side of a street, I would hire you to stand on the other side so people would cross over to my side. Democrats only exist because Eve bit the apple. Does that mean Republicans only exist because they lack knowledge? I'm gonna take your picture. Wait, I'm not red. Click. Or just checking my little brother's search history. He's such a hard worker. 670 divided by 5. How to get good grades. Scientists discover emperor penguin colony in Antarctica using satellite images. When your little sister mocks you for being a Star Wars fan and later you find a lightsaber in her room, I know your secret. Your dirty little secret. Bro, chill, my boyfriend uses this app. You have gotta be 13 plus to use this app, so I doubt he saw it. When the puzzle says 2 to 4 years but you solve it in 3 months, the expert. Plays the guitar at BBQs when no one asked him. Redditors who accidentally sent a family member and what was the aftermath? One time my dad accidentally texted me if the Patriots win and I still don't believe I have recovered. If you didn't recover yet, your dad must have been packing. How come French doesn't have a word for lime green lemon? Nice job. They don't have a word for 80. Did you expect them to do better with fruit? Excuse me, I would like to buy 4 20s of green lemons. French has bon appetit as we have good meals. In English it's more like good luck. Ancient Egypt was, especially the Library of Alexandria. Imagine you get unalived and a YouTuber is telling the story about it and in the middle they do an ad for HelloFresh. Megatron meets the Kardashians at Universal Studios Transformers. Metal meets plastic. Also good to point out that lifting a round object is significantly harder than a barbell. You never have a good grip on it, so it's more incredible than it sounds. Also the weight distribution is different, hence different muscles are used. This is why I can lift 350 pounds no problem but have trouble lifting a 150 pound body out of my trunk. I think Dan gets off on seeing other feet because he hasn't been able to see his own for decades. Me, performs perfect swan dive, wood chipper operator. You look like John Wick but decided to get a cat instead of a dog.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.